What's up, comic book fans? Welcome back to another video. So today I'll be going through my top 10 favorite MCU films of all time, and just to say, I will be planning to do a Funko video behind me. I will plan to try to do it today, so you might see it after this video. And of course, tell me your ranking of these your favorite MCU films from 10 to 1. Well, without further ado, let's get right into the ranking. At number 10, I have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Now, yes, I have seen a lot of people don't like this film because of issues and stuff, and how the twins film has no point now because of all the stuff. But I still love this film. This was the first Ant-Man I saw in cinemas, and I just love the action with Kang and Scott Lang. I love seeing Cassie more in this, having more role. I love seeing Hope as well. I love seeing all the characters. I was kind of sad we didn't see Scott's friend, but that's Marvel for you. I do love the soundtrack. I love some of the funny characters. I love seeing more of the quantum realm. It was just a really good Ant-Man film, and I would actually recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it yet. But at number 9, I have Avengers: Age of Ultron. Now, I had to have Avengers film in this, as I am an Avengers fan, but Avengers: Age of Ultron has to be my favorite. Not because it has a lot of stuff that I like and love in it, like the introduction of Ultron. He was such an amazing villain. I'm so glad he's coming back for Vision Quest next year. And seeing more of the dynamic with the team, the Avengers team, seeing Hawkeye's family was nice. Meeting new characters like Quicksilver, who I'm sad he died so quickly. I don't know why Marvel did that. That was just a stupid thing. Seeing Wanda was amazing, even though she's kind of annoying now in some projects. But it was just a great Avengers film, and I just can't wait for Avengers Doomsday next year. But that's why that's why it's at number 9. But at number 8, I have Werewolf by Night. Well, now, me being a horror fan, this movie was so good for me. Because as a horror fan, I love werewolves, and Marvel / horror, that is a good mix for me, and I just love the look of this film. I love how it's in black and white. I know there's a color version, but I didn't watch that one. I loved the suspense. I loved the build up to the transformation of the werewolf. I love seeing that we got the TVA in it. I love seeing Swamp Thing. I forgot who's who because I get them mixed up. But it was just a really good Halloween special. I watch it every Halloween, and I just want to know if you guys have seen it, because it's a really good Halloween special, and it's just one of my favorite films. At number 7, I have Iron Man 3. Now, I might get a lot of hate for this, but I do love Iron Man 3. I think it's my favorite Iron Man film. And a little hot take, I do kind of think it's a Christmas movie, and I just loved seeing Tony without his armor. The villain was a bit stupid, but I loved seeing Pepper Potts in action. I love seeing more Hope, Happy. It was a really good Iron Man film. The one I watched a lot because of me being an Iron Man fan. I do love Iron Man 1. Iron Man 2 I kind of skip, but Iron Man 3 is one of my favorites. But at number 6, I have Captain America: Civil War. Now, Civil War is a very, very interesting film to me, because it was the first one I first watched, not in cinemas, but I think on the stream or something, and it is a very good film. Like, seeing what would happen if the Sokovia Accords were actually in place, seeing both sides of the Avengers point of view. Like, Captain America doesn't like this kind of stuff, but Tony Stark wants to go with it. It's sad we didn't see Hulk or Thor in this, but at least we got to meet Spider-Man and Black Panther in this. And the villain Zemo was very perfect. I'm so glad he has not died yet in the MCU, and they're keeping him just in case anything happens. But obviously, overall, it was a really good Captain America film, and I would watch it anytime it's in theaters, or anytime it just releases, or someone just puts it on in the background. At number 6, I have Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Now, Wakanda Forever is a very special film to me because because this is a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, who's a really good casting for Black Panther. I'm so sad he's died, but this film was so good for his legacy. I cannot wait to see what we do more with this Black Panther universe. Of course, we have Shuri as the new Black Panther, She was perfect as the Black Panther. And Namor, it was the villain of the Black Panther Wakanda Forever. He was threatening. He was terrifying. He really made you scared for him. At Warrior where they live, Taya Khan is a really good looking place. Kind of reminds me of Avatar for some reason. But the scene and the Queen, I forgot who plays Shuri's mom, but she was so good. I am so glad she got. I am so sad she didn't. So glad she got. I don't know. I don't know if she got an Oscar or not. If she did, tell me in the comments. Just let me know. But this one was just so amazing. I love how they put Chadwick Boseman in the opening credits for this film. That was just so nice of them to do. But overall, it was a good tribute to Chadwick Boseman and showing off all the things, showing Wakanda, what happens to Wakanda after the king died, after T'Challa died. It was just a really good Black Panther film I would watch all the time. And before, I have Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, me being an X-Men fan, I was so hyped when this film came out, and I am so glad this film made me happy. It is now my favorite Deadpool film. I love seeing Deadpool and Wolverine's dynamic. They are both funny with each other, and I love seeing different kind of X-Men characters we never got to meet in live action. Like we got Gambit played by Channing Tatum. He was so funny anytime he was on screen. I am so glad he's not dead. If you've seen the deleted scene, and seeing Wesley Snipes as Blade, oh, that was good. Seeing some of the old X-Men characters, like some X-Men characters in their like comic book appeared, that was just great. I love the soundtrack for it. Sean Levy knows how to make a good comic book film. I'm so excited to see what his next project will be. I heard it's going to be Star Wars with Ryan Gosling, and I love seeing Human Torch played by Chris Evans again, because I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan. I just can't wait for the new Fantastic Four film. But overall, it was just a good tribute to the X-Men universe and X-Men movies and X-Men comics, and I just can't wait to see what they do next with Deadpool and Wolverine. And number 3, I have Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts is a recent film that came out. I've been so obsessed with it since it came out. This film is very different than other films because it's actually talks about mental health stuff. I love the dynamic of the group. Even though people say, "Oh, it's like the Suicide Squad," I do see that, but this one's a lot darker and like more kind of sad, especially with Lena. Like seeing what happened to her. Like she lost a lot of people. She doesn't know what to do. It was just a really good film. Like Red Guardian made me laugh. Bucky Barnes, always good to see him. Taskmaster was dead. I don't know why Marvel did that. Trying to remember who else is it. John Walker. He's actually starting slowly becoming one of my favorite characters. He's still a jerk, but he's a funny jerk. Ghost, which is Ghost. I know apparently he's returning in Avengers Doomsday. That is good. But and the Void with /Sentry. He was terrifying. The film made it look like a horror film every time he was on screen. I just love this movie so much. That's why it's on number 3. But number 2, I have Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, Spider-Man No Way Home might be biased to me because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I've been a Spider-Man fan for ages. And this was the first film I saw in cinemas 3 times. It was it's just a good film. I always watch it anytime I'm bored. And it was just a top tier Spider-Man movie. Seeing some of the old characters come back, like Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin. I've forgotten who plays Sandman and Electro and Lizard. And seeing Toby and Andrew be a part of it, and they actually make characters, not cameos. The soundtrack by Michael Scicano. The sound movies was just really good for Spider-Man fans and anything Spider-Man related. And anytime we come back in cinemas, I'll get my ticket. I'll easily get a ticket for it. This is my number 1 favorite Spider-Man film of all time, and I cannot wait for Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out next year. Which I will do a review for that when it comes out next year. But of course, at number 1, if you know me, this one is the one film that I really love. is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Guardians of the Galaxy is a very special film to me because Guardians of the Galaxy were kind of the first people I kind of got introduced to in the MCU. I loved the first movie. I loved the second. I love anything with the Guardians in it. I love. Even though I thought with the Love and Thunder they were kind of sidelined, didn't like that. But Guardians of the Galaxy is the one film that made me absolutely cry when watching the film. It is just such a good end trilogy to the Guardians of the Galaxy, to the Guardians franchise. James Gunn knows how to make a film and make people cry. The soundtrack is amazing. The characters are amazing. The villain is amazing. Just everything about it is amazing. Seeing Rocket's backstory and how he became the Rocket we all love. Seeing a brand new Gamora after Endgame. It was just such a phenomenal film, and I just can't wait to see what they do more with the Guardians. I have heard that Peter Quill is coming back in Avengers Doomsday. Happy about that. He's my favourite Guardian. But I just cannot stop. This is the one film I watch all the time. But that was my Marvel ranking. That was my MCU ranking. Tell me what you thought in the comments, and if you want to tell me your ranking in the comments below, I'll make sure to try and reply to your comments. But if you want to see more, like I said, I'll be doing a Funko video right after this, so make sure to stay tuned for that, and I will put it in the description after this. But if you want to see more comic book videos by me, please sure you make a like and subscribe. Follow me on the social medias in the description. But without further, I'll see you guys in the next comic book video. See you folks there.